Hey guys, hey. Just coming on to do a collective. See what's going on. Oh. Divine Masculine comes flying out. Okay. That's too many, but thank you. Just take the whole deck. What is with it? This has happened to me the last few readings. I'm just throwing out tons of cards. My shuffling is not doing great. Oh God. Return is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay, you're feeling love reading. So you're feeling, you're in your feels right now. You're feeling rejected. You got sorrow. You're feeling stress. This is over one person. Very specific. I think my guess is just from this, you're in separation. But you do feel like this is your person. Like you do feel like they are your, why are we being all fussy? Something was gonna come out. You do feel like this person's your heavenly ever. This person is your happily ever after. And thank you. Dang. Yeah, okay. You've been waiting for a long time. The person that you are craving to tie you into this is probably very much in their masculine. They're very boy, this deck is getting fussy. Oh! As soon as I talk shit, then it flies out. Yeah, of course. Okay. The person that you're oh, that was left there. The person that you're craving is this is not something that just happened. This has been a long time. So and you are still sitting in sorrow, rejection, stress. You're stressed over that. And stressed over, it looks like the return of this person. Like you're really, because that's coming up a lot. You really are wanting this new opportunity. You really want a new beginning. This person is very in their masculine energy though. So I think that's something coming up for you too that could tie you into this. They're very driven. So it's kind of like, I think that's what's bringing sorrow to you. Is if they're such a driven person, then why aren't they, pursuing? I think that's very confusing for you. Yeah, you're in separation. So, and waiting on a return. I love that it hit me in the face. Oh yeah. Rebuild. So you're really wanting the opportunity to rebuild with this person, but you're definitely in separation. I'm getting that loud and clear. this, and to tie you also in, this person might have done something sort of in the dark, so to speak, to put you guys into separation. They might have been hiding stuff, being deceptive, you know, like. Okay. Man, they are just. Okay, in your, this is close. In your separation, too, you may have come into some money. Another thing to tie you into this. This looks like it's been a while, but you are still really sitting in the sorrow, the rejection, the stress. You're really worried if you are really this, like, if they view you the way you view them, and you really have them on a pedestal. Take them down and put yourself on the pedestal. Because whatever they did something that was to put you guys into separation. They did something that was kind of like backstabbish, secretive, in the dark type of behavior. This has to do with, this is not a nice deck, but we're gonna, because it just looks like they had done something that put you guys in separation. Doesn't look like it was on your end, but I mean that happens a lot when you're in the middle of fit. So you're feeling used. Yeah, okay, this is what we just said. You never were enough is how you're feeling. Not feeling chosen. Rejected, that's coming up again. And you're going over past stuff over and over and over again in your head. And your conclusion is you are feeling like they never really loved you. I just want to get one more, not 14 of you, please. Ooh, 14 might be a number for you. There's a reason we say stuff, right? And you may have been the last one to reach out and you've just been like left on red, as they say, no reply. So definitely no contact. This one's very interesting though. Are you guys gonna like coming back in? Or is this about, this message might be about your reminder to be doing your healing. Because you're very focused on them and not focused on yourself. Yeah, okay. This is because I talk smack about my shuffling, and now look at what we've got. Oh! And then I... Remember when I said, are they coming back in? Oh boy. So you guys are, they're not up to your level yet though. You guys are pretty aligned. I see why it's hard for you to move on. However, there's still the issue of why you had gone into separation in the first place, which is they're not wanting to they're the yeah, oh yeah, okay. This is probably your person. I think you already know that. But right now, you guys are not at the same... I think I just list the same. You are not at the same level here. Your ascension is higher right now, which I think you can see that they might be having some change. Like it looks like Ascension's coming up for both of you. So you probably have been working on this, but right now it looks like you're really just kind of in it right now, really feeling this right now. So you just might be having a time of where you're really reflecting. But I think you know that you know that you know this is your person. The thing is that they are, one, they have to make up for what has happened, and not that they have to come back and, you know, there's a start over thing, but they do have to recognize what happened in the past, and there has to be a shift and a change. This looks like it's going to happen, but there's no timeline to these, even when you know it, you know that you know that you know. You can know that and still keep moving on with your life and not be held back and not just be holding on to this, because you can't grow when you're just clinging to the past, basically. Because you also have to be at a certain level for them to come back in. You can't just be, I mean, they can come in and breadcrumb. Those are usually tests to see if you'll take the bait. Because you have to be willing for them, when they come in and breadcrumb you, to be like, no, this isn't enough, bro. You're going to have to do better than that. I'm a prize. Hello? So I'm just saying. I've had a lot of collectives that are, and there's lots of different variations, obviously it's slightly different, but there's a lot of stuff about your self-worth coming up and knowing that you deserve better. And there has to be accountability from the other person. And even though you know that you know that you know that this is your person, there's always the possibility they don't come in this lifetime because they don't get their shit together. And that's not on you, that's on them. That is their work to do. And no matter how much you pine or wait or put your life on hold and just be like, but I know this is my person. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But other people can come in if this person doesn't get their shit together and doesn't figure it out. They don't look like they're like, oh, my last reading, it was the person was a train wreck, toxic mess, just the worst kind of partner you would ever want. This doesn't look like that. They actually look like they're probably stable. But it does look like, one, they were doing shit in the dark. It caused separation with you guys. And because the feminine is always ahead of the masculine as far as the awareness and the awakening part. It's just the way it works energetically, right? So you're already aware of this, so you already know a lot more. You have to remember, sometimes they literally don't see it for a while. So you can be years ahead of them in some cases. And so it looks like maybe they are growing, and maybe that's why you're having this all come back up for you, because they are in the midst of, you've seen that they maybe have some progression. It's not enough, I can tell you that right now. Like, it's getting there, but they're going to have to come in with a stable offer, and that I don't see yet. So until they shift enough that they can come in, because they very well may come in with breadcrumbing. It's not enough. They have to come in with accountability. They have to have a plan. They need to, once the penny drops, so to speak, for them, they are locked in and they will, but that's on their timeline and what they do and the work that they put into themselves. And until that, but you can't wait and put your life on hold, because you have so many beautiful things that are waiting for you. But you've got to get out of your head. This might be like a really great time to start doing things outdoors for yourself, even a 15-minute walk, just to be so that you're grounding yourself. Because when we're really up in our head, we're really up in the air, right? Literally, air sign, right? So, like, oh, there's a reason I said air sign too. So, I think you really need to focus on grounding, coming back to yourself. I think that you're just kind of in a moment or a little bit of a reflection time, and it's really kind of taking you down a path. Don't be digging, don't be looking at old text messages, don't do any of that stuff, because it's just going to set you off more. It's not going to help. And you need to get yourself back to a stable place. Whatever the hell they're doing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just focus on yourself. So that you can take yourself out of feeling still in sorrow and stress, rejection about the past of what they did, the choices they made. You need to heal that part of you. So you're also coming up too, ascending. And that's, they will have to follow, and they will have to keep up, or they will have to catch up. So either way, you're going to have to do some self-care stuff to pull you out of this, so that you can get yourself back to center and keep moving forward. You can know that you know that you know it's your person, but you still need to be on the pedestal, not them. They've got to come down off that pedestal. You are the prize. That's what you need to be really working on. And it looks like you probably have that, but right now you just look like you're kind of in a spot where you're really reflecting, but it's not positive. It's putting you in sorrow. So get out of it. Get out, try to go enjoy sunshine and a beautiful walk, or whatever brings happiness to you. Try to do it in the outdoors so you can ground. So it's just kind of a twofer, right? Making yourself happy and grounding too. Just a lot of grounding, because there's a lot of growth coming up here. You just get out and get yourself replanted. Maybe you like to do gardening. Let's try that one. I think you're going to come out of this. You already know an offer is going to come. However, it's not going to if you stay in this, and because it can't. It's like a block, right? And there's a difference between an actual offer and then the breadcrumbing. That's not an offer. It's just seeing if they still have you on the hook. Something flipped. What is it? It's safe to want more. More for yourself. Agreed. What if it works? I had that one come up before too. I love this deck. It's very positive. Fail forward. Done is better than perfect. Oh, so be done with this part. Move forward. It's okay that you were reflecting and figuring some stuff out. It probably will help with your growth. Go get grounded. You already know that you know. Let that bring you some peace. But also remember, even these big written in the stars kind of thing, they don't always come in this lifetime. So you can't wait. You got to keep moving forward and go chase your joy. Get grounded, chase your joy, go do things that make you happy. Done is better than perfect. safe to want more. You got this. Go chase the light, you know. You got this. I'll see you later.